everyone, and welcome to your reading of the Rose Tarocle. My name is Rose, and today we'll be doing a reading for the zodiac sign of Aquarius for the month of January 2022. During these readings, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%, okay? If this is the case, please take a look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Now, before we start, I would like to thank God, Source, the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light for guiding me. Share my gifts with you all. If you like your readings, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, darlings. So, Aquarius, let's get started. Your overall energy for the month is, the devil. Nice. So, Aquarius, are you having a naughty month? Let's see what's going on. Oopsie. So we're going to do part YouTube and part extended. Okay, so let's do this. These cards will go on YouTube. What you call them? The link, external link. Okay. Okay, so that's done, and we remove one. Just give me a minute, guys. Let me put everything on silent. Looks like I forgot this part before starting. Sorry about that. All my phones are silent. Good. Right. So now this is what they extended. And so is this. Now, let's pick a few cards here so that we can see what's really going on and what paths are you coming in from. Okay, Aquarius, that's better to know, whatever. So, right. So, in this reading, we'll see what is your current energy. What is your relationship's current energy? What is the root cause, if there is any, for the split and the discord in your relationship? What are their true feelings for you right now? What's their true intentions towards you right now? What is the future of this relationship? And what's the best step for you to take moving towards the future? Let's start, Aquarius. For those of you who wish to go straight into the reading, do so. Forward it a little bit. Okay, I will be doing one reading a day just to keep the momentum going, because I've had a slew of surgeries which needs me to rest a little bit. There has been somebody over here who has been very controlling. Okay, very demanding, very controlling here in your life. I can see clearly over here, and this has led it's like a silent heartbreak. I don't know what's going on here. Well, I know actually, but trying to put into words. There is a connection that you're in. Okay, this connection is very codependent because you want to get out of this connection, but you cannot. You feel somehow tied to it. Okay, the person, I think this is you, Aquarius. Yeah, you over here, you feel as though you're sacrificing a lot for this person. You're sacrificing a lot in terms of love, emotions, time, effort, but you're not seeing anything in return. Okay, the person that you're dealing with, you could in fact yourself be quite self-sufficient, abundant, but there is some quotient of emotionality that's missing from your life, that emotional connection. Even though you're in a relationship with this person that you're in a relationship with is very controlling, demanding, is always the one who tells you how to do things, because somehow the dynamic has changed wherein this person is now just taking advantage of your love blatantly. They like to control you in such a way where they kind of squash your emotions. So I feel now you are kind of you are coming into this relationship trying to assess where you stand, looking at your self-respect, self-worth, and all that stuff, and how this person has affected all those areas of your life. Yes, this person has definitely put you through the ringer. Coming from your past, I can see they have put you to the ringer because you have been in a third-party situation, or there's been outside influences in your relationship for quite a while. This has been the bane of the existence of this relationship. Why? Because looks like your person here was, or somebody over here was blatantly parading themselves with the other person whilst being in a relationship with you. So somebody over here has been in a relationship with two people, but this person just wants to control you, whereas they are having fun with the other person. Okay, so they're using you just to do perhaps what? They're using you as a what? Maid? They're using you as a what, darling? Ask yourself that. Just to keep the bed warm? What? Just to keep the light going, the bills going, and this and that? What? Yeah, so this person is a bastard. Like the Americans would say. I like that accent when you say that word. Yeah, so this person over here is a bastard. All right, darlings. Yes. So looks like you've been to the ringer, darling. You see the changes. Sometimes you see a glimmer of hope with this person. Yes, and that kind of gives you that bit of hope that things may be a bit different someday. But unfortunately, darling, there's been no changes. Give me a minute. There's something going on here. Turbo. Okay. Looks like I'm getting exhausted just by doing a reading. Good God. I hope to sit through the whole reading, including the extended. Oh. Right, so looks like it's been an exhausting journey for you being in this relationship. Yeah, you feel very left out, very excluded from this relationship, even though legally you all are bound to each other, or you all are societally you all are seen to be in a relationship, but actually you feel very alone when you're in this relationship with this person, because even though they are physically standing in front of you, the mind, the heart, the soul is always wandering away around somewhere else with somebody else. They're on their phone with somebody else. So what kind of a relationship is that? It's a very toxic relationship. That's what it is. Yes. So the best thing is to divorce, go your separate ways, and just end it and go your separate ways, unless y'all are being tied down by what? Some kind of materialistic things. So what? End it. Go your separate ways. Now let's see, what is your current energy? Your current energy is that you want to manifest new things in your life in terms of stability. You feel as though you are in this relationship because this person has cornered you. So we were talking about codependency before. So you are perhaps financially codependent on this person, and this person has made the situation so on purpose so that you could not leave, you could not go anywhere, and they could still control you. Now I can see over here clearly you want to start something new, you want to take up a new opportunity, whether it's a job opportunity, or something that will bring in the money, to bring in some stability into your life so that you can end up spending your own money, buying your own clothes, your own shoes, perhaps helping you in the process to move out and rent your own place, stuff like that, right? So you want to move away. Your current energy is saying that you want to move away from this relationship because it has put you so down. It has literally taken you to the ringer. This person is evil. Yes, and you have come to realize that you want the situation in your life to change. You want to explore something new. You want a bit of peace and quiet in your life. You do not want to be in a situation where every time this person is troubling you. Yes, you have no peace of mind. You want your own space. You do not want to have that axe looming over your head. You do not want to walk on eggshells every time this person is around. You know what I mean? It's a very terrible and toxic environment to be living in, especially, yes, because see, when you're working somewhere else and then you go home, one of the places should be your place of peace. Okay, if your work environment is toxic, at least your home area should be peaceful, and vice versa. But if everything is toxic, you're left to be in a toxic environment overall, then it's very bad for your mental health, physical health, and emotional health, because it's going to affect every area of your life. All right, so here I can see your current energy is saying that you want a complete overall change in your life. You want that bit of peace and harmony. You want to cut things out from your life, things that are not serving you. For some of you, you're willing to just leave everything behind and just go into a new direction and start anew. You're concentrating on your money. You definitely want to be single, because if you have been single in a relationship, whilst being in a relationship, if you've been alone whilst being in a relationship, so being single is not going to be a big task at all, right? So now, once you feel that once you get out of the situation and you're able to explore your options, out there in terms of dating, I think you're not interested in dating right now. You're interested in stability. So you're interested in getting your money in order. So that's what you are doing. You're concentrating on exploring new opportunities in terms of work, business, ideas, hobbies, whatever it is that will bring in the money. And I think whatever you're working on, diligently, I can see you're working very hard and very diligently, yes. And you're putting in the hours, and you're doing the research, and you're doing the needful, whatever is required for you to reach a point of success. And I can see clearly over here, whatever it is that you're working on is going to bring you outright success. Yes, monetarily speaking, it's going to bring you a lot of success as long as you keep pushing for it and plodding in that same direction. Don't give up. Things may get hard, but at the end of the day, it's going to bring you a lot of success because you put your heart, mind, body, and soul into it, blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it is going to bear the fruits from what I can see. So what's your relationship's current energy? Let's take a look. This direction which you're going in terms of monetarily speaking and finding your stability, is very much divinely guided. Okay, there's too much indication of the divine being present, and you're being guided by them. Yeah, so you're being divinely guided to move in that direction at this point in your life, in this timeline. Okay, so go for it. You are being supported by the divine. Yes. Now let's see, what's your relationship's current energy? I don't think we need to see that, do we? Before we go there, we have a lot of eyes here, so we are still on your current energy. So over here we can see that it says clearly that whatever you're doing, you can see clearly. So do not doubt yourself. Whatever you're seeing is the truth. Yes, whatever you're seeing is the future. Yeah, whatever it is very clear. Your vision that you have for your future moving forward is very clear. And you have perhaps the gift of clairvoyance, so use it. Okay, whatever it is that you're working on here is going to bear fruits within the next few weeks if you are asking. Okay, few weeks, 12 days, so say 2.5 weeks, so next few weeks, so the minimum is 12 days. All right, so there you go. Now let's take a look into your relationship's current energy. I can see clearly over here you are walking away from this relationship, which is very good. Because you have to make a decision for your own sanity, isn't it? There is some okay. Bubbles. That's very ungood, Bubbles. Yeah, sorry about that. Bubbles was being a bit uncouth. Yes. So, right. Currently, I can see your relationship's current energy is that somebody is keeping an eye out. Somebody is always looking as is watching someone's whereabouts, where they're going, what they're doing, and stuff like that. So whatever it is, I can see someone over here is very obsessive. Okay, is keeping an eye out and just looking at what you're doing, perhaps. Over here, I can see clearly that your money situation is currently not yet there. Okay, so the person over here, the other person, is hoping that your money will not, or you will, someone over here is trying to be very evil and is trying to make sure that whatever you're doing collapses. Something that you're doing doesn't work out, you know, so they are wishing bad on you. So be careful of that. The relationship is currently, there's a lack of communication over here. There's a lack of contact over here. In this relationship, there is one person who's trying to plan something against the other person, like, you know, make a surprise attack on them for some reason. Yes, some kind of attack. One person is holding back. I feel as though it is you that is holding back from this relationship now, as you're gaining strength and as you're able to see a purpose in life and you're able to focus better. So you have a goal and a mission, and currently it is to get out of this relationship, right? So as this other person can see that you are trying to move out of this relationship, they are trying to kind of hone you back in. Yes, but it's not in a good way. They will sweet talk you, but just to get you back, and then carry on the same way. Okay, all habits die hard. So I can see clearly you're walking away. You're not wasting any time when it comes to this opportunity to walk away from this relationship. But I can see clearly also that the other person, or both of you, could have perhaps started to talk, yeah, as you move forward, and as you talk, you start to reminisce. But that's about it. Memories are memories, and whatever happened after those memories had passed on by is the bad shit. Yes, so there's too much bad that's happened in this relationship as compared to the good. So you're weighing the goods and the bads in this relationship, and you're looking at it that it's time for you to walk away. Okay, because this person has done nothing but cause you harm in every manner for the long term. So they have even hurt your self-worth, they have hurt your respect, you know, so that they made you feel worthless basically. So this person is absolute terror. Now let's see what is the root cause of the split and this discord. It's very clear over here. There has been a lot of secrets that has been kept, yeah, by somebody in this relationship who's always lying about things, yeah, who's always exploring their options, and who's always chasing other people. Yeah, so that was the problem in and the reason for the split and the discord that's happening here. For some reason I can see clearly over here something terrible may have happened. So this person may have taken it a bit too far, and something really terrible may have happened to have caused you this awakening and this realization that it's time to move away. It's time to go. There is no space for you in this relationship, and it's time you let it go. Okay, I think this, whatever this tower moment that happened in your life, it is a blessing. You feel as though, yes, it is a blessing. Again, number of the divine. It's divinely orchestrated. This whole line is divinely orchestrated. Okay, you're going towards your long-term stability and happiness. Now, let me sit properly. Yes, so over here we can see clearly that the reason for the split and the discord is that somebody over here was distributing their love and their affection elsewhere to many people perhaps, or was always having affairs, or always every time they look across the street, everything is looking greener across the fence. So they're always on the other side of the fence. Yes, because the grass was always greener on the other side for your person. So they didn't realize the real gem that they had, and that is you. Okay, so looks like something may have come to light. Yes, and they may have kind of said some things and done something which was actually the last straw for you. Yeah, if some of you may have gone through abuse, I think it would have been the last straw for you, and you probably ran away, or something happened really, really fast. Yes, and it is kind of making you very happy because you had to save yourself, and in a way, even though it must have been a destructive situation, it is making you very, very happy because you have kind of feel that finally you are able to save yourself. Yes, so maybe in the past you never had the guts to move away from the situation, but now you finally do, because you finally took the step to do it, right? So something happened over here, yeah, which was divinely orchestrated by the universe, and it caused you to save yourself from this relationship. So that leads me to believe that you were able to move out of this relationship successfully. Now there is karmic justice that is going to be served over here, and you moved out just in time because karma has come knocking, and this person is going to get a good dose of karma because this person has been very cold-hearted, very cold towards you, very manipulative and very strategic. Truth is something that was hidden from you, but now justice is going to be served because you asked for it. Yes, and you prayed for it. Justice is going to be served here, and all that was hidden is going to come to light. Okay, It is time you heal from this heartache that you have been feeling for a very long time. You have been through a lot of pain and a lot of trauma which needs to be undone. So it's time for you to ask for help from people around you, from others. Yes, so it's time for you to take that action. Okay? Somebody over here has a habit of drinking alcohol a lot or being intoxicated in some way, shape or form. Yes, so be aware of this and be away from them. If it is you who's drinking out of misery or out of being in a horrible state, don't do it, because your view will be distorted. Do not overindulge in any kind of substance abuse. Okay, if you were me, I would give you the if you want advice from me, I would just say that don't indulge in anything, especially when you're down. Just keep drinking tea, keep drinking water, because when you're down and you weaken yourself and spirit even more, yes, you are very likely to be attacked by the negative forces that is always floating around you. Okay, so they are more likely to be leached onto by a negative spirit. So be careful of that. So it's time for you to take action. Don't waste your time in things that do not deserve your attention. Yeah, keep moving forward, focus and go towards your goal. So that is for now. Okay, and the rest is in your extended. Don't go away. We'll pick out your cards for you. We'll pick out a Soul Journey card and an Archangel Michael card as well for you. Leave it here. That is for the extended. And we will pick out Rose Oracle cards for you as well. So there's a bit more to go through, so don't go away. So you have O, Q, W, O, Q as initials, and then I'll pick out 3 for the extended. Let's see what zodiac signs come out for you. Zodiac signs you have are Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, now let me pick out 3 cards for the extended. Okay, so my darlings, this is your reading on YouTube, but let me pick out the Rose Oracles for you. Yes, I did get the feeling that y'all could be soulmates. Yes, past life soulmates. Okay, now somebody over here is very stubborn in their ways. Okay, it's time for that person to loosen up a bit. It is time for you to let your guard down, because perhaps you've been way too guarded for way too long, because you are protecting, you're in a protective mode, right? So you've been protecting yourself for way too long. So let your guard down, because you are now safe. You are out of this unsafe environment, toxic environment. So it's time to let your guard down and breathe a little bit. So if you wanted to know why you were not able to get out of this relationship for such a long time, it's because perhaps you felt the pull towards this person, you felt the obligation or something towards this person, but you didn't have to. But if you're kind of wondering why it was so, it is because y'all were soulmates, and perhaps there was some kind of past life karmic cycle that needs to be closed, and I think it's finally closed up, which is kind of releasing you from that kind of a bondage. Okay, so Aquarius, that was your reading for YouTube. If you wish to read a bit further and look into your extended to get complete answers, in your extendeds we'll be looking at what are their true feelings for you right now. We'll look in their heart space, we will look in their mind space, what their intentions are towards you right now, what is the future of this relationship, and what is the best step for you to take moving towards the future, with or without this relationship. Okay, so for those of you who will be coming along with me to the extended, I will see you there. And for those of you who would prefer to move on from here, I'll see you the next time. Until then, my darlings, I love you, take care, and God bless.